Welcome to the Opinionistics podcast. I'm one of your hosts. This is Faithy. We have a host, one of your main hosts, John Manalone, and one of your main hosts, Eric Taylor, and your other host, Risco.
Okay. So, Jamie, since this is your podcast, really, and you're the one that's the main host on this, why don't you start us off?
Alright, fair enough.
Good.
So, I just want to know, do you remember Klaus?
Yes, we remember Klaus.
Yeah, he was a great lad, isn't he?
He was one of our first ever members of Team Sketch. He joined before you.
He never actually wanted to join, to be honest.
What
I thought
we got him in the first place.
I never asked Klaus to join Team Sketch.
We recruited him before you. He realized he was.
I think you're getting confused with another former member.
Yes, he was connected to another former member of Team Sketch. If you even class him that.
Okay. Alright, show me proof.
Faithy, you got any proof?
No, this is on your risk. It's on your risk.
I remember interviewing him.
Oh my gosh.
He was very funny. But Faithy didn't agree. Faithy was mad at him and didn't agree with the way he acted in one of our podcasts. So me and Faithy made the collective decision to fire him before we even met you. Ain't that right, Faithy?
Risk.
Fine,
What kind of porkies are you telling?
You're the one that keeps on talking about Klaus.
I didn't really fire anyone necessarily. I warned everybody before we made a new group that we were moving to another server. If you guys are active, if you guys want to partake in our activities, please join the server, and they didn't.
Yeah. I don't think you're, I will say it, Faithy, I don't think you're suited to be the guy to fire people. I honestly don't think that's your role.
Underestimate me.
I honestly think it's either me or Jamie. I think that role's better for me or Jamie to kick someone. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Yeah.
You don't really know everything I'm capable of.
Well, I gave you 6 months. You did nothing about it. That's an indication, but we'll leave it at that.
Because my internet was.
And I do believe that you would fire people if you had to.
That was out of my control.
I know.
And you act as if I don't do my best in leading.
I know you do your best at leading.
Do I lead with my heart sometimes? Yes. Do I lead with my brain?
Yes, you do.
A bit, yes. But there's no reason for you to sit there and say...
I never said you were a bad leader. I said you're not cut out for firing people.
I could fire people when I want to. When I feel it's necessary.
I know you can.
But I also understand that lives are busy. Mine is busy. It's fucking chaotic.
Mine is busy. But if you don't fucking show up for interviews or you don't show up for anything, what else do you expect? I'm on a tight schedule. I've got a fucking mission to accomplish. And if they're not going to put in the work, why the fuck should I?
True
That's the way I see it.
Lobo.
But yeah, what else do you want to talk about, Faithy?
Since we are the Opinionistics, apparently.
Well, technically it's Jamie's podcast. Anything that he brings on guests.
Since we are doing the Opinionistics podcast, I honestly didn't plan to really have certain discussions, and normally I do best when I have a plan.
Okay.
So why don't we lead?
And I'm absolutely enjoying it.
So, who likes sex work?
Well, again, that's the person's choice. If they like to do it, they like to do it. Wink, no pun intended.
Why are you smiling? You. Don't worry, I don't care. You do what you need to do. You go get that bag, kiddo.
I don't. I don't.
Go get the bag if you want it. Just remember, it can affect your life.
I don't.
I know you don't.
My thing is,
I don't know.
A friend who does that.
Personally, if I did it, I'd have to hide my face. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, no, I'd have
I
to.
don't care. I personally don't care. Honestly, like, I don't mind it.
Like, no,
I
because it's like I'd hide my face because it's like if I'm not planning on doing it for the rest of my life, I would have to hide my face.
Yeah, because you probably need to.
Yeah,
but you can easily just be someone that takes that show. I thought of an idea how you can make money off OnlyFans. We can build a business of OnlyFans.
Oh wait, we can manage OnlyFans models.
No, I've got this idea. People like fat? Don't people? Yeah, we could do that. We take a thing of their revenue. We convince girls to do OnlyFans. And we take some revenue.
All right.
How do you think of that?
I mean, I'll be honest. I would actually do that. Like, I would either be behind the camera. Not gonna lie. I'd either be behind the camera or just be the manager. Because, like, I don't know. It's like, look, if I'm getting them places, yeah, I'm managing them, bro. I'll probably even be the cameraman. Fuck it. I'm good with the camera.
Maybe you're hearing this.
I just got here.
Oh,
Mr. Eric wants to be the next fucking Sylvester Stallone, the next Playboy guy that manages the Playboy bunny models. He wants to do that for OnlyFans girls.
Okay.
Oh, I said
I think it's awesome.
I said like I could probably never like do OnlyFans. I'd probably manage them or just be the cameraman.
I think, to be quite honest, you'd probably make some decent money just managing them.
Yeah.
We could sign some very hot girls and convince them to do OnlyFans, and then we literally just take the revenue off them. We could build I'm sure what a cool company. We could build a cool company with just help it. We could become a talent agency as well. We could help influencers' talent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We could.
We could start off with low-level TikTokers, convince them to do OnlyFans. They get money off it. We get revenue.
Yeah, then we can manage
After Bad Baby. Coming in every month.
Yeah, then we can manage Bad Baby. I didn't say that. I was kidding. I was kidding about that. I
thought you were looking at Zoe Laverne. Like, Zoe Laverne, yeah. Does she
no, Zoe Lasagna. Why?
You're the OnlyFans?
I didn't mention her. He did. It's like, I don't know.
Does she do an OnlyFans?
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, you can manage her if you want. I'm probably gonna pick some.
What the?
I could probably take her. I could probably give her a career again.
Yeah, come on with that.
Give her a career again.
As a porn star.
Okay. She has a child now. She has a child.
So?
I'll be honest. That would probably be. I'll be honest. That's probably a lot of explaining for the females who do that business who have children. That's a lot of explaining when they get older. What if their friends find their?
All they can just say is like, well, Tommy, your mommy needed to make the bag to afford to pay for your meals, your private education. Your mommy had two options. She could work a 9 to 5, get paid £10 an hour, or she could flash her awesome titties about and make about a fucking $100,000.
But Dad, all my friends found her on Instagram and now they're making fun of me for it and just doing what they do, whatever.
Well, you behind just say, my mama just took your fucking. You could make her into an ego thing, to be honest.
Okay. I'll be honest. I'd let the mom explain it. I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, honey, explain that. Explain.
And I'll just say, well, son, it was the 1990s and 2000s. Your mommy was 18 years old. She had no She didn't have much of a formal education. And quite honestly, like nobody would hire me. So I thought, you know what? I can either be on the dole of universal credit, or I can make a living by literally just showing my fucking tits and ass. And I made decent money. I was able to put you through private school. I was able to get you your cool bag. I was able to buy a house to rent to keep us warm.
I feel like it'd be cooler if I like said, "Well, son, I manage models, OnlyFans models, who want to make that money."
If you want to do that, we can easily build an OnlyFans model empire.
Shoot.
Instead of that, what if we could turn OnlyFans girls into models?
Like I'm not gonna
models
lie.
On the catwalk.
Right? I'm not gonna lie. I got the managing thing from a video that Gideon did. I don't know. A dude said like he managed an OnlyFans model, and like that's how he makes his money.
What if we were able to start with OnlyFans girls and we were able to turn them into supermodels? But model for big massive brands like Givenchy, Chanel.
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
Oreo Armani.
I probably wouldn't actually consider doing it. I mean, I probably would, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
You could find some up and coming girls and that, and we could show them to an audience. Once we get a big social media empire, we can create a modeling agency. We can start modeling. We can start helping promote OnlyFans models and turn them into turn porn stars into supermodels. But what is more attractive? We could turn them. What if we could turn OnlyFans models into fucking supermodels? The dream. We could turn them into supermodels.
The dream.
We could make them in. We could make them.
Hey, Risk, would you represent dudes too, or is it just strictly females?
I don't judge.
Good.
We could start where I want. Besides, I want to create a suit company, a clothing line. We're going to need models to model our clothing.
That's true.
Wait, did you say a suit company?
Yeah, I want to create suits. I want to create overcoats. I want to create clothing. I want sunglasses. I want the whole fucking shebang. I want to create a designer clothing empire.
We can create baby wipes.
No, not baby wipes, but I mean literally I want to create hoodies, t-shirts, shoes, sunglasses, perfume, aftershave.
Yeah, I know. I was just playing when I said baby wipes. But,
Yeah. But yeah. We could have our staff. We could have our staff dressed in skimpy outfits. Faithy wouldn't apply for it for the burger chain. That might make guys come into the store. We could create a bar like Hooters. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that. I don't want to objectify women. Plus, it's kind of stereotypical, and it might get me. It could get me into trouble.
How could it get you into trouble?
Oh, you know how fucking woke in all the fucking media is right now. They'll have a fucking cat frenzy.
That's true.
So, Faithy, how would you feel if we eventually got into the business of managing OnlyFans models?
Male and female.
Male and female. We turn them in from OnlyFans girls to supermodels. Doesn't matter if they're fat, doesn't matter if they're skinny. They can be all body types. Because at the end of the day, people are changing. And people...
Yeah. I mean,
there's different choices.
Use it.
We could also probably do that so they wouldn't have to do sex work for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Easy. It'd take us a while to build a clientele, but I have this idea we could do that when literally, we can do this for models and that, we can start a modeling agency eventually. Because we're going to need models for our clothing line when we build it. Because we're going to need people to literally wear our clothing line. So yeah, Faithy, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah, you're thinking in deep thought? So what do you think about us managing, turning normal girls into supermodels? Giving them a generation of life, teaching them how to...
It's ethical, as long as we treat them
with respect.
Please don't.
They're certified. They're employers. We would employ them.
Please let me
help
speak.
them.
Thank
Yes.
you. I appreciate it.
Because I know you always wanted to be a model.
See, I didn't want to be a sexual model. But anyways, get to the point. As long as we are giving society more representation of actual human bodies, not plastic surgery.
Yeah, we
not, what Hollywood, not like, oh, that's my body type. I don't feel so alone anymore. But then, also encourage healthy habits. Also encourage, a healthy body.
Yeah. We could partner with
It's
local
okay
up and coming
under
designers.
5'8". It's okay to be, have a waist size of, below the typical standard or above the typical standard.
There are still people that are literally complaining about that, but trust me, there will be. We'll break it down. We'll start with we'll break the barrier. I think it's cool. I think we could definitely do something in the clothing space, and we'll need models eventually for our clothing, because I want to build a suit brand. I want to buy a suit brand, and I want to build it and tailor it and build a company from it. And create hoodies, create t-shirts, create shirts. So if we were to name a clothing brand, what would we call it now? I don't think we should do Sketch T. I don't think it should be called Sketch. What?
TSN.
TSN.
Or TS Network.
We don't want TS Network. We need to make it short, abbreviable, and catchable.
Whatever I say, it's not gonna be catchy enough for you. So
Jamie, any ideas
like
of a name
Mr.
for a clothing line?
What about Ya?
Yeah.
No.
Ya.
That's your.
Sorry, I left. What are we talking about?
So we're trying to come up with a name for a clothing brand that we could call our company on this clothing line someday.
And I was thinking Ya.
I don't want to go with Ya because I'm scared that Kanye West will fucking sue me because it's close to Ye.
I mean,
That's the reason.
No, we could spell Ya differently though.
Your.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
With a J. Because most European countries they pronounce the J as a Y.
No,
So-
yes,
Is there a brand called Yas?
No.
Yas Clothing. Yas Queen.
No.
don't ever say that again.
Fine.
Yeah, risk. Don't say that again.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I want to do makeup as well. Like I want to have cool little glittery mirrors.
You
I want
can
to
do
have
everything
cool.
these days, risk.
I want to have perfume. I want to have makeup.
He
Eric,
just wants
have you seen the amount of
everything.
money people make off makeup? Why the fuck would your name want to be in it? Makeup companies make shit and giggles of money. We can
And all
also make
the
it
hibbly
healthy.
dibbly stuff.
We can make it
Family.
healthy. We can make it effect nice, and we can make it actually healthy, great for the
How are
body.
you gonna make makeup healthy? How's that gonna
We
work?
could not make. We could maybe make. We could focus on not literally making it, doing it over the top, where people have to powder makeup on their faces. What if we could create a light blend for the average day user, the woman that doesn't always want to wear makeup? Stacey, if you've always wanted a line of makeup, you've always wanted a
Really?
I know you like makeup kind of, but you don't like it too
I guess
much.
promote light usage of makeup or the
Yeah,
natural
that's the way we
look.
could do it. We don't.
Do I
We,
look like
why
I'm
don't we
wearing
try and make a
makeup?
way?
Can I ask you something? Do I look like I'm wearing makeup?
No.
not at all.
None.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Nada.
No.
You know, and how can you tell? Bags, glasses,
Yeah.
marks.
We need to also like literally make it so people don't feel like they're obligated to wear makeup.
Makeup wearing.
There's
Which
too
our
many
models, they
people
also
that
must be
wear
all
makeup.
natural.
There are actually some people who look better without makeup. Some.
You ain't wrong, Eric. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
So what else could we do?
Make our own brand of chips. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally agree. We could call it. I want to get into the alcohol business as well, though. At some eventually.
I'm gonna
So what-
give you.
Hey, I was gonna suggest we call it Chip Fill A, but we could get sued.
We could do a pun, no. But yeah, we could. What is there? Yeah, chips. We could have our own band of chips. I think that'd be cool. I just think it'd be cool to have tons of products and tons of businesses. Like, I want to get into the bit. I want to be in multiple different sectors. This is just what I'm thinking. I want to get into multiple different sectors over time. I want to create like a designer brand, and designer brand. If I'm being a designer brand, I'm going to need to get into makeup, aren't I? Most of them have makeup. Well, not all of them have makeup, but a lot of them do. Chanel has makeup.
I knew a girl. I knew a girl named Chanel.
I'm sure you do. Did you
did.
show her your Chanel bag?
Wait, what happened?
I think it would be nice to create handbags as well. Like, I'm sure make a modest handbag, or a handbag with people that's not too flashy, not too showy, that's just right for the normal person. Because not everybody's a flashy bitch. People just want to just wear something casual. Ain't you right, Faithy?
Yeah, no dip Sherlock. I don't
So
wanna
what could we
wear
do if that was
pants.
casual? What could we do if it was? What type of handbag can we make that's casual? That the average Joe or the average people target the rich. Why don't we try and target the average Joe, the average person? What if we, instead of creating high end clothing, what if we start off with the low end market, with the cheap market, and work our way up? Start off with the people that
I
can't
wanna
spend
make our
can't
first
afford more than
hoodie.
10.
I don't know about you,
That are
Chief.
trying. How much did you spend on that hoodie?
I actually didn't buy it. This was my mom's.
So what? How much do you normally spend on a hoodie, Faithy?
The last hoodie I bought, $12.
How much?
$12.
$12. Okay. So if we're doing that, we would need to make. We'd probably, if we were to sell a
Yeah,
dollar thing for $12, we'd make $4 on a product.
All right, I think she's gonna. All right, I think
I
she.
want to make her own brand of book bags too.
Yeah, I want to have rucksacks. I want to have like book bags. I want to have shoes, sunglasses.
Insulated, waterproof,
Yeah, totally.
kind of solid colored or plaid, flannel, polka stars, polka dots.
Yeah,
Camouflage,
I definitely want to do
fish
backpacks.
patterns, SpongeBob patterns. Okay, we'd be copyrighted for SpongeBob.
If we make enough money,
Mini
we can buy the rights to SpongeBob and we can make stuff like that.
I don't want to do that.
I'd probably end SpongeBob. I'm not gonna lie. It's been milked. It's been milked already, bro.
I would probably in fact I wouldn't make a show to it, but I would literally use it for marketing purposes, like creating clothing and stuff like that. Probably milk it for advertising revenue, like clothing, like a SpongeBob hoodie, a SpongeBob cap, some SpongeBob socks.
Like I'd probably end SpongeBob just like in respect for the creator of SpongeBob, just because it's like
I'd end the TV show, but I still use the IP to build build clothing lines and stuff around it.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I'm just saying, like the show, all in all, I would end.
Yeah, I would end the show. It's been too long. Didn't they stop SpongeBob though?
Nope, it's still a thing. They just don't make that many episodes.
I thought they literally cancelled SpongeBob as soon as that SpongeBob creator died.
I mean, you can look it up later. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still. I'm pretty sure they're still like airing it though. It's still a thing. It's just I don't know. They're not making that many episodes because they probably ran out of ideas. They don't have that many ideas.
Yeah.
Are you guys surprised the Simpsons are still going?
Not really.
No.
Like,
I don't
fucking hell, like, how much ideas do you have left?
I mean, Family Guy's still going. American Dad's still going. So not really surprised.
There should be a cross. So, what would they? Do you think Family Guy could ever do a crossover with South Park?
They kind of already did that, but
When?
Well, they did that with Simpsons, but
Yeah.
they could probably do a crossover with South Park.
they hate each other so much. Let's just.
So
do
when's
that.
Futurama coming back? Someone said Futurama's coming back.
Who said that?
I think one of you guys said Futurama's coming back.
I didn't say that. I don't think I even watched.
Yeah.
If I
Davey,
say
didn't you
that,
say
I
Futurama's coming back? But yeah.
I guess they're doing a reboot. I know.
Yeah.
I think I heard somewhere that they're doing a reboot.
If we're doing a reboot, then Family Guy could do like a special with like Futurama. They did one with The Simpsons, so they're definitely in the same timeline.
So why did they do it with Simpsons? I don't even know why they did that.
So why did the Family Guy do an episode of Simpsons? I think it was 100 special, and I think they did it because they could, and they thought it might make them money. That's the reason why.
That's probably true.
I would love a spot. I would love a crossover of Rick and Morty and The Simpsons.
Yo, imagine if they did the unthinkable and had a crossover with like SpongeBob, with Family Guy and SpongeBob.
Well, Nickelodeon would never do that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I do think that we will come to a point where DC is owned by Disney. I think that'll happen, or it'll be owned by someone. It'll be owned by a guy that's friendly to Disney. How much is Faithy? Can you check see how much DC's worth?
No, you do it, not me.
Oh.
Oh, the tables have turned.
Okay.
You're the one
I'll let
with
you know.
new iPhones, my guy. I'm tired. I stayed up past 5 a.m. studying, and I passed out, and I woke up to pee, and then I woke up at 11 to get my internet fixed. So we could film today. I'm tired. Very tired. I look like I'm in my 30s. Probably my 40s.
You said you feel like you're in your 30s?
I look like I'm in my 30s. 40s.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I was on Omega one time and this 14-year-old said I looked like a dad.
Looks like his dad.
No, she said I looked like a dad. I'm like, bro, I'm not even that. It's probably the beard, but I am not that old. I'm like 19. Nah, I go on Omega when I'm bored though. Like, it's been like what 1 year since I've not even 5. Not 5. I'm lying. Like at least 1 or 2 years. Mainly going to the NYC section.
Oh, I'm so tired.
We're all tired, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
I think is it bad for me to say that I think DC could get acquired for about 10 billion? Which is pretty cheap. Like fucking brand. Like Sony could
I think 10 billion's a decent price.
I think it could be 10 billion. It could be 10 or 11 billion, but quite honestly it could be more.
Wish I had 10 billion.
Yeah.
Well, eventually.
I don't know, just so I can sit around and do nothing.
Same.
I think you would get bored with 10 billion.
Oh yeah, I mean, I really don't do much anyway, so it's like, you know, I'm gonna be bored regardless. So
I think you'd be depressed and you'd have no reason. I think you would lose your whole.
I would go out obviously, but it's like I said, like I don't know, I don't really have that many interests.
I just feel like if you had 10 billion, you'd just be forced. You'd probably just force yourself to spend it all.
Yeah.
Like, because you're for going out sake.
I'd probably give it. I'd probably give some to some people if, like, you know, I felt like it, but that's about it.
Probably give some money to taxes
because
to charities just for tax reasons.
Because you're like, you know, if I have the money, I'm gonna be willing to give some if I have the money.
Yeah, I would donate to charities.
Yeah,
a lot of the time the money gets put to executives, and they never reach the charities. Isn't that right, Faithy?
Right.
Isn't that right?
Yes.
What did I say?
I have to make a quick call if I mute myself.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, basically. Alright. Well, she's away. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Bidsy.
I think Team Sketch is great. Can't wait to see what we have.
And things are only getting a
No.
lot better.
So, how do you guys feel about MILFs?
Okay,
Davey loves them.
Have you seen my pickup order?
She
Wait.
really does.
What? You see your face?
What?
I think I pissed her off.
Okay, how do you feel about DILFs?
But
Like I said, Davey
you
loves
get
them.
mine as well, right?
No, but how do you feel about them?
They're cool. They're really awesome.
Yeah.
Hot moms I'd like to tag.
It said,
There are some pretty attractive moms. Like, Jesus Christ.
I know,
When you
right?
look at them, like, some of them, like, you go to a supermarket, some of them, like, the ones that are looking like their early 20s, maybe 28 or 27, like, damn. Like, Jesus.
love you.
Like,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
expect, how the fuck are you still that hot?
I don't know, bro. They take care of themselves. They go to the gym. You know, they try to look good. You know, for
They
either
like
their.
to make, they also, yeah.
Yeah, they try to look good for
What
either
is
their. They try
So
to look
what
good
is
for.
it?
They try to look good for either their husbands or like guys they're trying to cheat on their husband with.
You definitely said it right there. Yeah, but why is it that girls nowadays, they just want to make their asses look that big? Like, why is the ass? Why do women think that men care about their asses? That
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Men do care a lot about ass, though. I mean, I don't personally.
a
I mean,
lot
I
of
do.
guys like some ass.
I mean, I like I prefer the front than the back, but like, you know, that's just me.
I'm not gonna lie. Some girls, they really do have an interesting ass. Like, Jesus.
An interesting ass. This man
Especially when
said-
they wear yoga pants. Like, fuck me. Ugh.
Some guys
Davey, you-
have nice bombs, but let's not talk about that.
What are you on about?
Some guys have nice racks, some guys have nice bums, some
Wait.
guys have nice smiles, some guys have beautiful eyes.
Wait, did she say some guys have nice racks?
Yeah.
I think
Like-
she might be.
like-
Right.
Look like titties?
Yes.
Do I have a rock?
I mean, I prefer if you call it, you know, pecs or chest, you know, but, you know, that's just me. I mean, like, you know, if you were referring to me.
John, he looks like he's never seen such bullshit before.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, like, you know, there's some dudes out there that
But
look pretty
I'm not
decent.
kidding.
I'm gonna say decent.
Don't-
Some of them even look better than me.
Don't
No,
underestimate the dad bod.
don't underestimate the
Don't
mom.
estimate the girls that look like their death. Look like there are some girls that look like they're desperate to get out of their relationship, and they really do. Like, sometimes, especially with some of the ones that like you can just tell from their personality. Some of them can be arseholes, but Jesus, like, why are girls so skinny?
I don't
Why
know.
are you guys gotta be so skinny?
I mustn't
don't know.
be a girl then, because I'm fluffy.
What?
I mustn't be a girl then, because I'm fluffy.
You're happy the way you are. Then keep it that way.
I'm overweight, but you know, hey.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
At least I'm harder to kidnap.
No, all you gotta do is give you candy and you'll fucking come crawling.
Wait, what? Wait, when did? Wait, what are we talking about here?
He said that she needs to be kidnapped. I said, no, you're not. All you gotta do is give this girl candy and she'll follow you wherever you go.
Bro, what? That's the. Hey, I got some. Hey, girl, I got some candy. You want some?
No.
I got
a little treat for you, little darling.
I have a lollipop with a cream filling.
I got a nice, warm, hot cross bun.
Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's
Disgusting.
Yeah, let's-
nasty.
yeah, let's.
You lads are nasty.
That's nasty.
You're mad at me for what I said.
Yeah.
Let's just edit this out. Let's edit this out.
No, maybe.
Ify.
All in favor to edit that out?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vote of the shareholders have been united. Meeting adjourned.
Mm-hmm.
So when are you guys looking to release any new podcasts? And have you guys got any ideas for some weekly shows we could do on YouTube? For new YouTube shows? Any ideas, guys?
Well, I do have one, and I already said this multiple times, but I'm not sure why we have gone into it right now. But I was thinking we do like 30 seconds, 1 minute, telling a story, whether it's real or if it's made up. We basically tell a story, each one of us, and then we collide all of our clips together and chop some bits out and just randomize them. So whatever we say is like completely out of context, and that's the funny part. Because I can say one thing, and the next person saying a different thing, which is about a different story that's completely separate to mine. If you know what I mean.
Yes. Faithy seems to be delighted about that, don't you, little Faith?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying
just
to do
it's just very
sketches.
funny and chaotic.
Faith, great.
How long's this podcast been?
Let's call this podcast here, okay, guys?
Yeah, this is certainly more than 30 minutes.
Right.
30 minutes.
It's like think of this as season one, the season one final, okay?
Okay.
Make this
Okay,
season
fair
one
enough.
final for Opinion 6.
And
But yeah,
this is the outro.
Bye, Faithy!
So long, everybody. See you some other time.
Ta-ta.
Bye, my little Teletubbies!
Bro, no, take that out.
No, this